Have you ever noticed that your room tends to get messy on its own, but never cleans itself up? Or that an ice cube in a glass of water melts, but the water never spontaneously turns back into ice? This isn't just laziness or bad luck. It's a fundamental law of the universe in action. Entropy. Simply put, entropy is a measure of the disorder or randomness of a system. Think of a puzzle. There is only one way to assemble it correctly, but countless ways to leave the pieces scattered. The universe works in a similar way. It tends to move from states of low probability, more organized, to states of high probability, more disordered. This is why the heat from a cup of coffee spreads into the colder air, and not the other way around. Energy tends to disperse. This is the second law of thermodynamics. It tells us that the total entropy of an isolated system never decreases. It always increases, or at most, remains constant. This law applies on all scales, from the molecules of a gas expanding to fill all available space to the formation of stars and galaxies. Even the universe as a whole is moving towards a state of maximum entropy, a distant future known as the thermal death of the universe. But wait, if everything tends towards disorder, how does life, which is incredibly organized, exist? This is where the concept of negative entropy, or negentropy, comes in. Living organisms like us can create and maintain internal order, decreasing our own entropy. But we do this at the expense of the environment. To keep ourselves organized, we need to consume energy, like food, and in doing so, we release heat and waste, increasing the total entropy around us. In other words, we create a small island of order in a growing ocean of disorder. Entropy may seem like a somewhat pessimistic concept, the inevitable march towards disorder. But it is also what drives change. What makes time a one-way street? Life is a constant dance against entropy, a beautiful and temporary anomaly that uses energy to build complexity. It's a fight worth fighting and understanding. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed unraveling a little more about how the universe works, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. See you next time.